You see how far the branches stick out, and so that's where you want to have covered to the ends of the branches.
From these heights, you need a crash pad.
This is the time of the year when the farmers are making bales.
The farmer next door supplies Roger with free straw.
He likes that we use his bales for the bears. Good community involvement.
Let's keep them as safe as possible. If this helps even one time, then it's a huge win, you know? I think a lot of it also is Judy peace of mind.
I sure wouldn't want something happening to the bears, so it's all about them.
Judy's a taskmaster when it comes to straw. It has to be just right to break a bear fall.
A diameter straight down from the furthest branch they could possibly go on that could snap. I think this is thick enough here. Like, this is like a right here.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Looks awesome.
The team puts a lot of consideration into making this last stop at Cub Camp perfect. With the heat of summer over, the bears love to sleep close together. And Steve is preparing their den just the way they like it.
We like to give them some straw in here to make nice little beds and feel a little more comfortable. They'd probably like it if I just threw a full bale in there and they could make it the way they want. They're gonna immediately dig it up into little nests anyway. Now for the itchy part.
We've had as many as 13 bears in that little house there. That's how they like it.
We always say it's like a clown car when you see them starting to come out. There's another bear and another bear.
They do it more gracefully.
We always try to start off with a clean pool for the bears, but they end up tracking mud in sooner or later.
The diminishing sunlight also triggers hyperphagia, a scientific term for binge eating. Before a long hibernation, bears must fatten up. But the closer these cubs get to their release date, the more critical it is to wipe out any memory they have of connecting food to people. If bears seek food around people, they're likely to run into trouble once they're released.
This enclosure is different in the way that we deliver food through the tube. So the bears do not see you with any food at all. It's going to get duct tape. And the food comes down the chute and keeps it from spilling out the sides.
Roger fills the food bin before the cubs are let in.
When you're up there, they can't see the people, so it's good. Put the rain cap on.
So now they're in hyperphagia, though. They're going to be eating this more quickly, so it'll be interesting to see how long this lasts. So I've got this huge bucket of blueberries. Before the bears move into this enclosure, I'm just like scattering them everywhere so that they have to use their nose, and it's fun for them too, gives them something to do, and then they get rewarded with a nice blueberry.
You can't hide on a motorcycle. No roof, no yours. Just freedom. Behind the visor, we're not strangers. We're wired the same. We hear everything and miss nothing. An amplified ride synced to our nature.
Y'all read me? I got you.
Good on my end.
Awaken the instinct. Cinna, ride connected.
Your target is you. You want one of these?
It's always a pleasure taking care of business with you.
Catch these movies and more before they disappear on the Zumo Free Action Movies channel.
Come on, Jack!
I was out with Perry. I thought that if I could help him in some way, get him this girl that he loves, that maybe things would change for me.
The Fisher King, now streaming on the Free Movies page, only on Zumo Play.
The entire enclosure is meticulously inspected before the bear cubs are allowed in.
He walked the perimeter, looked for any disturbances. We topped up the gravel along the fence and checked that the siding is tight and there's no protruding objects that could injure a bear.
Once again, Winston makes the first move into the new space. Then comes Zyla, and the others soon follow. Zyla heads up one tree, and Zola another. Zeba, who loves high places, is the first to tackle the big tree. Judy Straw is there just in case. But Zeba is too good a climber to need it. The trees are fun, but these bears are ravenous, and they seek out every tiny berry. Along with Winston, Zyla is the biggest bear. And she is getting very roly-poly. She has discovered a convenient way for a bear with her figure to get down the ramps. All of the bears are learning to manage their new chunky bodies as they play. Balancing on the shaky ramp is a little trickier than it used to be. Winston runs to the top of a log and gets a lesson in gravity. And then Ziva complicates the experiment. Three not-so-little bears is a crowd. Zyla is a big cub, and one day she will be a fearsome mama bear. She's bigger than all the other female cubs. Winston almost matches her in size, and she always wants to wrestle. So he happily takes the bait. Zyla's learning to use her weight to pin Winston to the ground. Standing to spar is a classic big bear move. It makes them imposing and scary. The game turns into a chase. Winston's so focused on his hot pursuit. He doesn't seem to notice where he's landed. It suddenly dawns on him he's wet. While this is just good fun, one day Winston will have to fight with other males for territory, food, and females. And Zyla will have to protect her cubs. These games are actually good practice for the future when adult bear fights are deadly serious. Both bears are showing they're on track to looking after themselves in the wild. It's bittersweet for the team to watch them change as their release day approaches. But at least the bears won't completely disappear from their sights.
So I have a collar here. This is what's called the time relay device. After a set amount of time, this opens and this collar falls off the bear. But this one fell off.
Radio collars will be attached to the cubs so the team can track their movements. And they share this data with scientists.
Our main biologist that we work with likes to use it for research purposes. There aren't many wild bears that have collars that we can get any data from. Some bears stay right around one little small area. Some bears walk like over 100 kilometers. You never know how a bear is going to act, and so it's interesting to get that information.
The 6 cubs have been like a family all summer long. But black bears are solitary animals, and they likely won't stay together very long after they're released.
From the human side, you like to think that they're going to stick together, look out for each other, but, it doesn't always happen. At the end of the day, they're wild animals, right? So we don't really know why they do what they do.
Out there, out where? In the water. Oh no, you're swimming with
sharks.
Sharks. Keep your head up. Seems kinda risky. Sea of bait. Forgot my float. It's hammer time. A deep end of fate. Slowly sinking. Time to swim with sharks.
Sharks starts July 1st on Love Nature.
Sonoma, a spectacular setting for this race.
They make contact. It's side by side. Unbelievable.
Oh, and our race leader.
Watch it all live on the NASCAR channel in partnership with Flow Racing.
Some people think they can push you around, but it's only true if you let it be.
I don't want you to get hurt.
New this month and streaming free, only on Zumo Play.
You're a looper.
You know what we do? Never let your target escape, even if your target is you.
Now streaming on the free movies page, only on Zumo Play.
Come on, Jack! I was out with Perry. My thought that if I could help him in some way, get him this girl that he loves, that maybe things would change for me.
The Fisher King. Now streaming on the free movies page, only on Zumo Play.